जब हम किसी पॉइंट को एक्सप्लेन करना चाहते हैं तो हमारे पास प्रॉपर उसके पॉइंट्स हैं जिनको हम लेकर पॉइंट एक्सप्लेन कर सकते, तभी हम इफेक्टिव वे में बोल पाएंगे.
All right. So basically, for you, voice modulation is all related to the points, right, Rasika?
Right.
Okay, fine. All right. Ashish, what is your understanding of voice modulation?
When we control or adjust our voice according to a situation, then I think this is called modulation of voice.
Perfect. Okay. For you, it is about the controlling and adjusting of the voice according to what you need to present. Basically, which expressions you want to show, right? Absolutely. So yes. So if I just combine all the definitions given by Naveen, Rasika, and Ashish. So what is a voice modulation? Voice modulation, it refers to control or adjust the tone so that the message is communicated across clearly and effectively. Right? So voice modulation is about that whatever we are saying, right? We should just say it in such a way we are able to control, we are able to adjust the voice in such a way that the message which we are trying to communicate, that similar message should be effectively and clearly communicated to the other person. Right? Okay, this is what we understand by voice modulation. Okay, now what happens when we use the voice modulation? So whenever we use the voice modulation, it makes your speech more dramatic, right? You can just add on more drama. You can just make it more mysterious, right? You can just create some suspense through your voice. So voice modulation plays a very important role when you want to just express the perfect feelings, the clarity in the speech, effective message, when you want to just present the dramatic emotions, and when you want to make your speech more mysterious, right? So that is about the voice modulation. Now, if we just look at the sentence written over here, which is, I am really happy today as I got promoted in my company, right? So let's just say, Ashish, I want you to read the sentence. Can you please read this sentence for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I am really happy today as I got promoted in my company.
Okay, Rasika, you also can read it, please. Rasika, you are on mute just in case if you are trying to speak it.
I am really happy today as I got promoted in my company.
Okay, all right. Naveen, can you just read it?
Yes. I'm really happy today as I got promoted in my company.
All right, perfect. Good, Naveen. Thank you so much, Rasika, Naveen, and Ashish for participating. So over here, when we just talk about this particular sentence, as you can see, there are two ways of reading it. The first one is by, I'm really happy today as I got promoted in my company. That is the first way. The second way is when I'm just emphasizing on all the important words. If I just say it or read it like this, I'm really happy today as I got promoted in my company. Right? So by stressing, we are actually able to show happiness through our voice. Getting it? Right? So this is the power of voice modulation. Voice modulation, it also helps you to express your emotions. Right? So this was about the meaning of the voice modulation and how voice modulation is so much powerful. Coming on to the importance of voice modulation. So I have just discussed some of them, but I want to know it from you. According to you, what could be the some important points related to voice modulation? Yes.
Suppose whenever explaining or telling anything to anyone, then to catch his or her attention and to make the listeners to listen to you, you need to modulate your voice. Otherwise, it will go lame.
Exactly. So that means in order to gather the attention of the public, right? Okay, that's good point. Anyone else? What can be the, what all are the important points, basically, how voice modulation can be very effective in your speech? What is the importance of voice modulation? Anyone? Feel free to share. See, over here, no one is here to judge you, right? So your camera that's turned off, so feel free to share. Yes, Gayatri.
Even we can change the meaning by changing the voice modulation with same sentence.
Absolutely correct, Gayatri. Yes, we can even change the meaning. So we can change the meaning by just emphasizing on certain words. We are going to learn that at even today, that how we can change the meaning of the sentence. Yes, Rasika.
मैम जैसे अभी हमें जो स्टोरी बता रही है बच्चे को, अगर उसमें वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन डालेंगे तो वो अट्रैक्ट भी होता है, मतलब अट्रैक्शन इंक्रीज करता है वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन.
क्या increase करता है? I couldn't hear that.
Attraction increase
Attraction,
करता है.
yes, obviously, very good, Rasika. It helps you to be a great orator, great speaker. It attracts the audience towards you. Very good, Rasika. Yeah, you be more convincing. Good, Rasika. Yes. Anyone? Any other point which you feel to share about voice modulation? That how it can be effective? Yes. Okay, exactly. So if I just combine all the points which you just mentioned, so we get to know that it makes your speech more engaging and interesting for the audience. Yes. So your speech, it will be more engaging. People will feel like hearing you. Okay. So they won't be just sitting for the sake of listening. You know, it won't be a burden for them, but rather they will just feel like that, you know, I really want to hear this person. Right? That is the power of voice modulation, right? It makes it more engaging. People will feel like, you know, we want to get engaged with the speech, right? And in order to make your speech more interesting. Fine. Next thing is that it helps in delivering an effective and impactful message, right? So let's just say that I'm motivating someone. Right? But if while I'm motivating, if my speech, it does not contain the voice modulation, how your speech would be effective, how your delivery thing will be more impactful. So in order to make your delivery more impactful, it is very important for you to use the voice modulation, right? Then an energetic voice depicts your confidence. Like over here, let's just say that I just greeted you, all of you. So if my speech would have been like this, welcome to Yuno Learning. My name is Yuga Sharma. Obviously, maybe within few seconds, you would have thought that, you know, maybe this webinar is not going to be that much effective. So voice modulation, that energetic voice, it also depicts the confidence, and it again, you know, just grab the attention of the viewers and the audience. Right? It helps you to be a great orator. A great orator is a one who got a brilliant hold over the language, who knows that which all other places where I need to stress, which all other places where I need to take the pause, right? And it helps you in overcoming the stage fright. So a lot of students, they just come up with this fear that, you know, whenever we just go in front of the group, or whenever we are standing in front of maybe a new person, we just have that fright. That fright is why? Because we know that our voice is not that impactful and effective, right? We just feel, you know, it is very monotonous, very boring. So with the help of the voice modulation, it will definitely help you to boost your confidence and eventually overcoming the stage fright, right? So these are some of the important points related to the voice modulation. Now, let's just practice it, the voice modulation, and I want all of you to practice, all of you to participate in this particular exercise. So as you all can see on the right hand side, there's a kind of a pendulum which you all can see, right? This is not exactly a pendulum, but basically it's a start point, right? And it's a kind of a way, a path. Okay. Now we have 4 people standing over here: person A, person B, person C, and person D. Okay. A, B, C, D. Now the thing is that I have to communicate to all of them. But since the distance, it is different, right? For A, it is different. For B, it is different. C and D, it is different. So my volume, it should be different while I'm talking to the different individuals. All right. So now let me just give you a demo. Let's just say that my sentence is this: I have finished my work and I'm just communicating or talking to the person who is at the position A. Okay. So how I'm going to say this particular sentence to the person at A is: I have finished my work. 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 Can you see the rise in my voice? Yes?
Yes.
Could you just feel it? Could you just hear the difference in the voice?
Yes, ma'am.
That is
Right.
what we are going to practice today. Okay. So who can go first? Unmute and let me know. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, Ashish, perfect. Okay, Ashish, choose your sentence. Which one you're going to say?
First sentence, ma'am.
First sentence. Okay, perfect. All right. Ashish, so 4 different people, A, B, C, D, and you need to communicate to all of them. Okay, perfect. Go for it.
Did you attend party last night? Did you attend party last night? Did you attend party last night? Did you attend party last night?
Okay, now Ashish, what we can feel over here is that the volume, it is not being increased, right? It is the same volume while you're talking to everyone. So let's just practice it. Now, while you're talking to the person at A, Ashish, do something. Just use your lowest volume, the one which is the lowest one. Huh? Come on.
Did you attend party last night?
Mhm.
For B, did you attend party last night?
Good.
For C, did you attend party last night? And for D, did you attend party last night?
Perfect. Good, Ashish. Right? Again, we need to work a little more on the number C and number D. Right? Okay. Good, Ashish. Now, anyone else who want to give it a try?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Who is it? Yes, Naveen.
Yeah. So I will go with the second sentence.
Which one? I have finished my work.
No, second one.
Second
Which
one. Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
To A. When are you returning from Bombay? B. When are you returning from Bombay? To B. When are you returning from Bombay? And to when are you returning from Bombay?
Perfect. Okay. Good. Good, Naveen. Good. Exactly. That's how the volume it should be increased. Good. Okay. Anyone else?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Rasika. Yes, please.
हाँ जी मैम.
Yeah.
Third one.
Third one. Perfect.
For A, I have finished my work. For B, I have finished my work. For C, I have finished my work. For D, I have finished my work.
Okay, Rasika, that makes me feel that you are a very soft-spoken person, right? You're very soft-spoken, right, Rasika?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, now the thing is, Rasika, we need to work on the points C and point D,
हाँ जी. Okay.
right? Because the thing is, the lowest one is fine, but the thing is, when you will have to modulate your voice and when you will have to stress, right? At that point, you will be in the trouble.
Okay.
Okay. Now, how we can practice it? I'm going to tell you some exercises later on in this webinar only.
Okay.
Right? Try practicing that. And one thing more which you can do, Rasika, is in your normal day, what you can just feel that a person is standing over here, Rasika, right next to you. Okay. And there is a person who is standing outside the room. Okay. Now, how you're going to talk to the person standing right next to you and the person who is standing outside?
Person जो कि inside the room है, उसके लिए did you attend the party last night? Person जो outside room है, did you attend the party last night?
Okay. Okay. It felt like more of like a shouting. So we do not have to shout. We just need to increase the volume. Got the difference between the two, Rasika?
हाँ जी. Got the difference.
That is something which you need to take care of. Huh? All right. Good, Rasika. Anyone else? Yes, yes, yes. Come on, give it a try so that I can help you. The modulation part. Gayatri, Ashish has done. Yeah, Gayatri.
Yeah. Okay. Can I try with second sentence?
Yes, yes, please.
When are you returning from Bombay? And for B, when are you returning from Bombay? C, when are you returning from Bombay? When are you returning from Bombay?
Okay, Gayatri. Okay, so Gayatri, we again need to work on part C and part D, right? Okay, and also the Gayatri, the pronunciation of this word is Bombay. Bombay. O sound is coming rather than O. A-U sound. O. Bombay. Got it, Gayatri?
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we need to work on that, Gayatri. So maybe again, this exercise is going to help you a lot. A person standing right next to you and a person standing outside. Okay, do practice it. All right. Yes. Anyone else want to give it a try? All right. Okay, so with that, let's just come to the next activity. Okay, so now when we talk about the voice modulation, in the voice modulation, your clarity also plays a very important role, right? Clarity is also something which is very important in how we can be clear in terms of the speech with the help of the tongue twisters. Tongue twisters, they help you to gain that clarity in your pronunciation, in your speech, in the content. Okay, so you have different tongue twisters written over here. I would ask all of you to please participate in this one. This is going to be very interesting. Okay, and then I'll help you out that how you can attain the clarity in your speech as well. Okay, let's start. Who is ready to start? Come on. Yes. Come on.
इनको one by one read करना है.
Yeah. Just anyone, Rasika, you can choose anyone, and that you need to.
A big black bug bit a big black deer. A big black bug bit a big black deer. A big black bug bit a big black deer.
Okay, fine. Rasika, one thing, the pronunciation of this word, it is bear.
Okay.
Okay, a big black bug bit a big black bear.
Okay.
All right, Rasika, maybe just write it in your notebook and practice it. Okay, good. Anyone else? Now, when you're speaking the tongue twisters, at least speak for the 5 times. Okay. Yeah. Come on, try.
May I, ma'am?
Yeah. Who is it? Ashish, right? Yes, Ashish.
Yes. She sails by the seashore. 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 5 times.
One more time.
She sails by the seashores.
Okay, this one, Ashish. She sells.
Sells.
So, she sells. Now.
She sells. She sells by the seashore.
Okay, yeah. Practice it, Ashish. Practice on your SH sound and SIR sound, okay? Yes? All right, good, Ashish. Anyone else?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Naveen.
Also, this she sells. Because I have problem with SH sound. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the shore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the She sells seashells by the seashore.
Good. Naveen, I want you to try the next one now.
Okay. Red leather, yellow leather. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red valley, yellow. Red valley, yellow leather. Red lorry, yellow lorry.
Naveen, together. Red leather, yellow leather. Together. You need to just speak this one.
Okay. Red leather, yellow lorry. Red leather, yellow leather. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red valley, yellow valley. Red leather, yellow leather. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red valley, yellow valley. Red leather, yellow leather. Red yellow lorry. Red valley, yellow valley.
Okay, all right, good, Naveen, good. Okay, next time whosoever is trying this third one, so this is 1 sentence, you need to speak it 5 times, then the next one and then last one, Okay, good, Naveen, good. Anyone else? Naveen, a little more can be done on the clarity part, right? So you can work on that.
Right.
Yeah. Anyone else? Come on, give it a try. Come on. Yes, let's work on the clarity. You can try any one out of all of them. Yes, Gayatri, are you there? Yes. Can't hear you, Gayatri.
I'll try the last one.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so if you're trying the last one, no, Gayatri, just go for only 1 sentence,
Okay.
And only speak that 5 times, Go for it.
Red leather, yellow leather. 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 Red leather, yellow leather.
Good, Gayatri. You have like great clarity in your speech. Very good. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, fine. All right, good. Thank you so much. Now coming to the next exercise. Now next exercise is about the sentence emphasis. I think some of you like mentioned about the emphasizing the word. I think it was Rasika, right? One of you, she mentioned about it. Yes, Rasika?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, exactly. So voice modulation also helps you to change the meaning of the sentence. And that is what we are going to learn over here. So we just have one sentence, but every time we're reading the sentence, we are emphasizing on the different word. Okay, the word which is in the bold. Right? So let's just practice this one by one. Okay, let's start. Yes, Rasika, can you read the first sentence? And please, while you're reading the first sentence, emphasize on the word I. Okay?
Okay. I told you he attended the party.
Okay. Now, Rasika, what you need to, that's it. What you need to do again, read the sentence, but only emphasize on I. Take a pause only after the I, and then just speak the entire sentence continuously. Okay. Come on.
I told you he attended the party.
I told you he attended the party, right?
Yes.
Yes, Rasika, good. Now, over here, what would be the meaning of the sentence, Rasika, when I'm emphasizing on the word I?
आप एक बार दोबारा रिपीट करेंगे, आपने क्या बोला?
Exactly. मैंने बोला कि इस सेंटेंस में when I am just emphasizing, जब मैं I के ऊपर emphasize और stress कर रही हूँ, तो क्या मीनिंग निकल रहा है इस सेंटेंस का?
ये कि मैं आपको बोल रही हूँ कि आप पार्टी को अटेंड करो.
Exactly. That means we are just saying that I told you he attended the party, not he, not she. It is I who told you about it, that he attended the party. Good. Good, Rasika. Anyone who can go for the next sentence? You just need to read it.
Yes, it was.
Yes. Naveen, just you need to stress on the word told. Huh? Come on.
I told you he attended party.
Correct. Now, what is the meaning of this sentence, Naveen?
Means I'm asserting one that I told you that he attended party and you should not go there.
Exactly. So that means I'm assuring you. It is more about the assurity, that I'm assuring you about it, that yes, he attended the party. Good. Okay. Now for the third sentence, anyone?
Can I?
Yes. Who is it? Gayatri?
Khushbu.
Khushbu. Yes, Khushbu.
I told you he attended the party.
Good. Khushbu, so what would be the meaning of this sentence?
So like here we are emphasizing you word that I am just telling you, not the other persons or any other people.
Any other people. Yeah. So I'm telling just you, that means you, specifically you, that he attended the party. See, it's so magical, right? It's just one sentence, and every time we're stressing on the different word, the meaning which is coming out, that is totally different, right? Okay, for the next sentence.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ashish.
I told you he attended the party.
Yes. What is the meaning of the sentence now, Ashish?
Meaning, I want to tell that he, that was the person, he attended the party.
Exactly. That it is about that person. He attended the party. Good, Ashish. Very good. Okay, next one. Anyone for the next sentence? Who can read it? Yeah, any new entries? Who can read the sentence?
I told you he attended the party.
Okay, Priyanka, can you do something? Stress on the word attended more, huh? Come on.
I told you he attended the party.
I told you he attended the party. Like this, see it?
I told you he attended the party.
Correct. Now, what is the meaning of the sentence, Priyanka?
Like here the stress is on attendance, so we are emphasizing that attendance.
Exactly. It is more about the attendance, that he was there, right?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Very good, Priyanka. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, for the next sentence. Anyone? Okay, so maybe we can have you only. Yeah, so let's start with yes. Rasika, can you read the next sentence?
I told you he attended the party.
Exactly. Now, what is the meaning of this sentence?
मैंने तुम्हें बोला कि वो पार्टी अटेंड करेगा.
Exactly. So the, when we are just stressing on the, that means the shows something which is very specific, something which is very specified. right? So I told you he attended the party, right? So already they know about the party. They know that which party they are talking about. So that is for that particular thing, we are using the word the. Very good, Rasika. Thank you so much for sharing. For the last sentence, Ashish.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I told you he attended the party.
Once more, Ashish, emphasize on the word party.
I told you he attended the party.
Correct. I told you he attended the party, right? So that
Yes.
means, what is the meaning of the sentence?
Means he. I want to tell that he attended a party. Nothing else. He attended the party.
Exactly.
Means,
Right. That means I told you attended the party. So basically the party which was there, not other ceremony. It is not about any other thing. It is about the party. Yes, Rasika. Rasika, any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So this is how the sentence emphasis can totally change the meaning of your content. It can totally change the meaning. So you need to be very specific that which all words you need to specify more. Okay, so make sure next time you're speaking something, your clarity, first thing, your emphasis, the stress is the second thing. These two things are very important for voice modulation. Right? Any doubts till now?
No, ma'am.
All right. Assuming that you all have no doubts, let's move to the next one. So now over here, as you can see, there is one passage, a short passage, right? Now I want you to read this passage using the stress technique which we have learned, along with taking the correct pauses. We have a small paragraph over here. So we are just going to read this paragraph. While you're reading, try to emphasize, put stress on all the important words, and maybe take the pauses at the appropriate place. Yes. Maybe you can take 30 seconds for the silent reading, and then we can read it. Yes, anyone who is ready, we can start.
yes, start, ma'am.
Yes, Ashish, please. Ashish, two things you need to remember about the stress and about the pauses. Yeah, okay.
Jake's law has covered behavioral health services for students who otherwise may not have received treatment. But provider shortages and other challenges have made it difficult for some children and their families to access care.
Absolutely. Good, Ashish. Ashish, the pronunciation of this word is behavioral.
Behavioral.
Okay? Now, Ashish, what we can do is we can maybe stress on the important words again. Okay, now it's a question to all of you. Please tell me which all words need to be stressed. Come on, one by one.
Ma'am,
Jake's law.
Jake's law. Okay, perfect.
Behavioral
health services.
Behavior.
Behavioral health services. Okay, behavioral health services. Yeah.
Students.
Receive treatment.
Jake's law has covered behavioral health services for students, correct?
otherwise
Who otherwise, correct?
treatment.
received payment.
Not receive the treatment.
But
But is very important.
But provider, no, after but the, I think but is a kind of, it's not required to emphasize on the what, but provider shortage is something which you can emphasize on. Right? Because this is the keyword, no? Okay, yeah. Yes, next thing.
Challenges.
And other challenges, correct?
difficult.
Have made it difficult, correct?
Some
Children.
Children.
For some children, yeah.
Families.
Families, yeah.
Access care.
Access.
Now we'll read it. So now we have underlined all the stress words. Now we are going to read it like this. Okay, come on. Yes. Rasika?
Hanji, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Jake's law has covered behavior health services for students who otherwise may not have received treatment. But provider shortages and other challenges have made it difficult for some children and their families to access Here.
Perfect. Good, Rasika. Rasika, this is law. What is the pronunciation?
Law.
Law. Okay. Just practice this one. Yes. Good, Rasika. Good. Anyone else?
Jack's law has covered behavioral health services for students who otherwise may not have received treatments, but provider shortages and other challenges have made it difficult for some children and their families to access care.
Good, Priyanka. Good. Anyone else? Again, Priyanka, we can put the emphasis a little more. The stress on the words which have been underlined, we can just give them a little more stress. Right, Priyanka? Okay. One note higher, that's it. Okay, good. Anyone else want to give it a try?
Ma'am, may I?
Yeah, who is it?
Khushbu.
Yes, Khushbu.
Jack's law had covered behavioral health services for students who otherwise may not have received treatment, but provider shortages and other challenges have made it difficult for some children and their families to access care.
Good, Khushbu. Good. Good reading. Khushbu, only one thing. See, whenever we have the words like, so what do we call this word? How do
Cap.
we read it? Cap. And now?
Cap.
No, now it would be cape.
Okay.
Okay. Make. Bake.
Bake.
Take.
Fake.
Fake. Right? And that's like that, Jake.
Jake.
Okay, so whenever you have a vowel A in between two alphabets and it is ending with E, the sounds, it changes into A. A.
A.
Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Anyone else? All right, now let's do something. Now what we are going to do, we are going to practice the humming. Okay, exactly same paragraph. Now this time we are not going to read the paragraph. Now this time we are going to do the humming. Okay, so how you need to do the humming part? You need to inhale slowly and then exhale slowly while you are uttering hum. Okay, like this. Understood? That's humming. Right? Humming, it helps you a lot with your modulation because this time you're not uttering the words, you are just producing the hum sound. Okay? Anyone who is ready? Yes? Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
Yes, yes, Amin.
Okay, I'll start.
Yeah, please go for it. Good, Naveen. Excellent. Excellent. I know you just got breathless, and that is the practice of voice modulation. So
Yes.
if you are also getting breathless and you're not able to continue like that, why the reason behind it is that in normal conversation, you do not open your jaw and you're not speaking from the depth. That is the reason.
Okay.
Okay. That is basically your voice is coming from the throat and not from the depth. That's why this problem is there. So every day, maybe if you're just facing this particular issue, maybe every day just take one paragraph from a storybook and do the humming. And maybe within 7 to 8 days, you will see the difference in your voice modulation.
Okay.
Right, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Is it Rasika? Yes, Rasika.
I think I can't.
Sorry.
मैं कह रही मैं बोल नहीं पाऊंगी. I can't.
Arey, it's okay. Give it a try, Rasika. Come on. Maybe just for one sentence. Try it. Come on. Rasika, share your experience. How was it?
Good. Good.
Good. Okay. Keep practicing, Rasika, because we need to reach at that highest note, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. We're still lagging that. Okay. Yeah. Anyone? Come on, give it a try. Practice it. It's okay. Give it a try. Yes, Ashish. Okay, Ashish, you too as well, right? Again, a little more has to be done with the modulation part. Got it?
It's like,
right?
It's like Tushar Kapoor in the
Share your experience, yeah.
like I am feeling like Tushar Kapoor in Golmaal.
You're feeling like what?
Tushar Kapoor role in Golmaal.
Okay, but imagine, you know, the person who was there in the Golmaal, his modulation.
Yes, ma'am. It was awesome, ma'am.
Definitely would be commendable. Good, Ashish. Good try. Anyone else? Come on, if you can.
Ma'am, I will try.
Who is it? Khushbu. Yes, Khushbu. Good. Good, Khushbu. Good. Again, the pauses were appropriate and the voice modulation was fantastic. Good. Very good. Anyone else?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Keep practicing, all of you, please. Right? Every day, maybe just take a paragraph and start the modulation part there. Right? It's very important. Anyone else? Yes? Come on. Anyone? Okay. Now let's do something. You need to share any story or any article that has inspired you. Okay. And while you're talking about this, you need to check your voice modulation. Okay. Maybe take 30 seconds to think about it. Any story, it can be any story. Okay. It can be any story from the kids' book also, maybe any real life story also, or maybe any hypothetical story, or maybe imaginary story also, right? It can be anything. Think about it and share it. Any story which has inspired you. Yes. Yes. Anyone? Give it a try. Come on. Yes, Naveen. Yes, Priyanka, please.
Sorry, I unmuted myself, but I don't know what to do.
It's okay. You can maybe just give any story, maybe of 1 sentence or 2 sentences or 3 sentences. It's up to you. But I want you to share so that I can work on the modulation part. I can help you.
No, I have not listened what you said before.
Okay. Priyanka, you need to share any story which has inspired you.
Okay, fine. Any story, is it related to my real life, or
anything, Priyanka, whichever story you can think of at this point, any story.
most of the time I inspired by myself, because the thing I do by myself, I get motivated from the things that I did in my past. Like whatever the things I do in my technical, for enhancing my technical part, for enhancing my English part, for enhancing my personality part. So I get motivated from this only.
Okay, that's great, Priyanka. That's, I think, the best thing I would have heard till now, till this particular date, that I just get inspired by myself. Excellent. Good, Priyanka. Priyanka, what we can do is next time whenever you're speaking something, right? I think we can just put a little more stress on the things. For example, you just mentioned, I am inspired by myself all the time. Maybe
Right.
we are talking about the personality part, or we are talking about the learning part, or we are talking about any other part. What
Right.
will happen in this particular way? Exactly the points which you want the audience should retain in their head, right? Exactly those points they will be imprinted in their minds. Okay?
Fine,
Right?
fine.
Try it
Yeah.
next
Thank
time.
you.
And the best way is, Priyanka, maybe next time record your audio, right? And maybe share it with your instructors, or maybe you only just listen to it again and again.
Right, right.
That is the best.
This is a good, yeah, this is a good suggestion.
Yeah, practice it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone?
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, please. Who is it?
Yeah, this is Naveen.
Yes, Naveen.
So I want to share my inspiration, which I got from Yuno. So even the inspiration from the name of the Yuno. So the inspiration is related to the creativity which is associated with the name Yuno. That in the normal conversation, Yuno is a filler word which we most of us use, and how appropriately this institute has taken it as its name. And whenever we talk about so automatically it clicks to our mind that yes, this filler has been taken by the institute as its name, or very in a very creative. So this is what inspires me to be creative in my life.
Great, Naveen. Even I never thought about it. That yes, it can be thought in this particular way as well. Great, Naveen. Yes. And definitely thank you to the team that they just came up with such a creative name. Yes. Good. You got really nice observation skills, Naveen. I must say that.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Anyone else? Good, Naveen. While you were presenting, it was like a good modulation. You were emphasizing on the things. I'm glad. Good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Anyone else? Come on, come on. No one's judging you over here. Feel free to present.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ashish. Come on.
My parents inspired me in my life. They faced so many problems in life, but they never give up and do hard work for us. They are the only ones who always supported and motivates to achieve my goal.
Beautiful, Ashish. Good. I'm glad that you use the simple present tense throughout. Yes, they never give up. Good. Very good, Ashish.
Thank you.
Good, good, good. Stress was there on the words. Good. Anyone else? Yes? Okay, moving on to the last part. So today, yes, when we talk about the modulation, modulation is also used to express your emotions through inflection. Inflection is nothing but your rise and fall of the volume only, right? So over here, there are two sentences written, and I want you to read these sentences one by one. And while you are reading, I want you to express your emotions through your express your feelings and emotions through the voice modulation, through the content, through your rise and fall of the tone. Okay. Yes. Who will read the first sentence? Unmute. Unmute yourself and please share.
Yesterday I watched a movie and it was really fascinating.
Good. Yes, Priyanka. It was really fascinating. Very good, Priyanka. Okay. Anyone?
Yesterday, I watched a movie and it was really fascinating.
Very good. I'm glad that you all are emphasizing on the word really. Yes. Good.
Yesterday I watched a movie and it was really fascinating.
It was really fascinating. Yes, very good, Rasika. The second sentence now, please.
I was overjoyed when I heard about my promotion.
Ashish, but you are not sounding overjoyed. Come on, sound as if you are.
I was overjoyed when I heard about my promotion.
I was overjoyed when I heard
was-
about my promotion.
I was overjoyed when I heard about my promotion.
Promotion. Okay, overjoyed again. Ashish, a little more stress is required for the word overjoyed.
I was overjoyed when I heard about my promotion.
Good, Ashish. Anyone else?
I was overjoyed when I heard about my promotion.
Okay, good, Khushbu. Anyone? Yes?
I was overjoyed when I heard about my promotion.
Good, Rasika. Good. Okay, can someone share any moment of happiness or any moment of being gloomy and sad? Either of them. Any moment of happiness or any moment when you were very sad, very gloomy, very dejected? Yes? Maybe in one line or two lines, that's all. I want to see that whether you are able to express the emotions or not in the speech. And I'll help you out with that.
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, Naveen.
Hello. Yeah. So this February, when I appeared in promotion interview, and I got rejected, so it was really disappointing for me, and I felt as I'm not capable enough for this post. It was really very, very good, and a feeling guilty was there inside me. So that is what I want to share.
All right, Naveen, I hope that you know something better. It already popped up in your life.
Yeah, though it was nothing like that, but then I just went.
But let's just hope for the best. What's
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Okay. Good, Naveen. Good.
I feel pride when I go to my kids' result declaration day.
I
Just
feel
it-
pride when I go to my son's
My kids' result declaration day.
All right, good. Nice. It's okay. You can give one sentence also. Was fine. Good, Priyanka. Anyone else?
Hi, ma'am.
Yes, Shruti.
Yeah. Today I saw Today in my garden I saw a hibiscus bud blooming.
Oh, wow. Okay. So
Thanks,
all of
ma'am.
a sudden, you know, while Shruti, you were just modulating your voice, maybe in the imagination, we could all see that, you know,
Thank you. Thank you.
perfect scene. Good. Okay. Anyone else?
Ma'am, this is Roshan.
Yes, Roshan.
Actually, what happened in a previous year in May, when I appeared for the interview of the Microsoft at that time, I got rejected. But after some days, I got confirmation that you can appear for the next round because some other participant did not clear it. And your ranking was better than previous. So at the time, became too much.
Okay, Roshan. Great. That's called as luck, along with the hard work, of course. But yeah, good, Roshan. Good, good, good. Good content and good voice modulation. Good. Yes, because while you were speaking, we all could feel that tension when you just said that I was rejected, and then again when you got the call for the second round. Good. Okay, anyone else? Okay, with that, this is the question which I want to ask all of you, that can voice modulation bring an actual change in your personality? Practice all the exercises which we have done today, all the activities which we have done. Feel free to connect, okay? And there's a form which would have been shared with all of you. I would request you all to fill the form, right? And yes, do practice all of it, and then you just see the change which is there in your personality because of the voice modulation, right? Now you can ask any questions if you have any, and please fill the form. It would be there in the chat. Yes, any questions, anyone?
Ma'am, I hadn't received any form right now.
Okay, all right, Simran. Can you please share the form? Have you received it? Ashish?
No, ma'am. Even I have not received it.
Yes, ma'am, received.
Yes, ma'am, just right
Okay,
now.
yes, received. Yeah.
Received it? Okay, perfect.
सर ये फॉर्म फिल करिए बेटा.
All of you have filled the form?
ये देखिए.
Ma'am, I'll fill the form after half an hour. Will it
Okay,
work?
okay, no problem. All right. Thank you so much for attending the
अच्छा,
webinar
लगा
and
तो
making it a successful one.
मतलब
All right.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hello,
Good night.
ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Ma'am, when will you organize the same webinar again?
This webinar, it would be there maybe next month, not this month. But the recording, it will be available on the YouTube.